contour. Cause if she man, so if she jam, she go get it totally banned. Shout out Kuni Selusha Dan. Who was up in area mad? Hey, back it up on your man. Drink some rum, make us send your mad. Fry a piece of bacon in your pan. Man just want see bam expand. Girl just bend your back and dip it. All that bumper girl you to take it. Like a crabby party girl flip it. Hey, bend your back and dip it. Hey, bend your back and dip it. 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 True and real. Jealousy. All is you. Hey.
You see the tune now?
Hey. Oh Lord, hey, oh Lord, hey, oh Lord, hey, girl, back it up on your man. Drink some rum, it go send you mad. Fry a piece of bacon in your pan. Man just want see bam expand. Girl, just bend your back and dip it. All that bumper, girl, you to take it like a crabby party, girl, flip it. Hey, bend your back and dip it. Me don't want no talk. Just bend down and start give me walk. Take your match up all your contour. Say she have a man, so make sure. Cause if she man, so if she jam, she go get it totally banned. Shout out Kuni Selusha Dan. Who was up in area mad? Hey, back it up on your man. Drink some rum, it go send you mad. Fry a piece of bacon in your pan. Man just want see bam expand. Girl just bend your back and dip it. All that bumper girl you to take it like a crabby party girl flip it. Hey, bend your back and dip it. Shake up the movator. Do stuff shake and tell her sister. Your name Lolly, make that thing pop like a bar. Just bounce and make your thing pop. Let me go. Pop, 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 pop. Let's go. Back it up on your man. Drink some rum, it go send your mad. Fry a piece of bacon in your pan. Man just want see bam expand. Girl just bend your back and dip it. All that bumper girl you to take it like a.
All right, guys. You know how we do. Welcome to another episode of the Round Table series, and tonight we have another electric guest in the building with us. Straight from Brooklyn via Trinidad and Tobago. Did I get that right?
Yeah, man.
So, even before I say your name, I want to make sure I get it right. It's Trelassie or Trelassie?
It's Trelassie.
Trelassie. All right. So, we have Trelassie in the building. We're definitely going to have a conversation for another hour. As you know, the Round Table series is never an interview. It's always a conversation. And before we even go much further, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been checking us out, who's been liking the page, who's been forwarding. Everybody know it's one consistent name across all platforms now. GMGT.LIVE across YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So definitely go like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever it is that you do, make sure you start it with us. Trelassie, I'm going to give you a chance to tell the people where they can find you, where they can listen to your music, where they can buy, where they can support. Definitely let everybody know who's locked in now where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram, TRILLASSIE. You could download my music. You could download my music on YouTube, SoundCloud. You know what I mean? You could stream it on SoundCloud, sorry. You could download it on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. It's on every possible network
We could find. So it's definitely out there. Member of True Real Entertainment. All right. I see the team in the building representing heavy. So True and Real has definitely had, what should I say? Satisfying relationship with us. I can say True and Real definitely works with us music-wise, schedule-wise. So I appreciate you guys. So when the opportunity came up for us to talk to one of the members, it was a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, man, whenever. So thank you to you and the rest of the team for making yourselves available to always come in and talk to us. We know life gets hectic, you know, shit happens, you know, but you're always definitely here with us. So thank you guys for that. Like I said, it's never an interview, it's a conversation. So how did the name Trelassie come about?
Well, that's a long story, you know, but
we got time. We got time. Let's go.
Well, a long time ago,
yeah.
A$AP Rocky released a song called Triller.
Triller, okay.
Something like that, you know what I mean? And I left up the meaning of the word Triller. And the meaning of the word Triller means true and real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I say, yo, I'm very true and I'm always real. You know what I mean? So what I basically do is, I started calling myself Trilla. So everywhere I go, people saying, yo, Trilla, 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 because I'm true and real, you know what I mean? You know me. I always telling you how I feel, you know what I mean? I can't hold back. So, you know, I get more in tune with my Caribbean roots, and I say, yo, I like soca. Everybody rapping around me. So I say, yo, I like doing soca, I like dance, so Afrobeats, I like them kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I just used to play with it a little bit, and then I say, yo, I want to take it a little more serious. Let me really like involve myself in it. So I say I can't go around calling myself Trilla. That's too American, you know what I mean? So basically I went to church and I was talking to God, and I said, God, if I was to really do this music thing, like, you know, I can't go by the name Trilla, give me something to go by. So my man next to me now shout out, Hailey Selassie, something that way. So I catch her one time, I say, yo, I said Selassie, that just come to my mouth now.
Right, just so.
Yeah, just so. So I say, yo, I like that. I say, but I don't know if that really go stick. So I'm going to go, man, sleep on it and pray on it and thing. And I went to man, pray on it, and I said, yeah, man, I like Selassie. But I went and actually Googled the meaning of Hailey Selassie's name. You know what I mean? And I say, yeah, boy, he means the King of Trinity. So I combined basically True and Real and King of Trinity together, and that's when I became the True and Real King of Trinity. Nice. You know what I mean? So that's what
Trinity kind of has a connection to Trinidad.
Exactly. Trinidad is actually Trinity in Spanish. You know what I mean? So I'm True and Real King from Trinidad, you know what I mean?
So two things I want to pick up on what you just said. A, the church, and B, it seems like you're very introspective. Anything that comes to mind, it seems like you don't just take it at face value. You just gave me two examples of where you actually went back, did the research, see what it meant before you even applied that to your name or your moniker. So what is your process when you go about figuring stuff out? How do you go about, like, for example, the name? How do you go about making a song? Or how do you go about coming up with a concept? Because you seem to be like somebody who's putting a lot of thought into what you do.
Yeah, man. It's just like everything comes to mind for a reason. You know what I mean? The universe sends you signs, and, you know, it tells you what to do. So I basically just have faith in the universe to guide me through life. So when something comes to mind, it's obviously come to mind for a reason. I have to put it to work, you know what I mean? So as the name come to me, I just say, yo, I go just do it. I'd rather just do it and get it over with, or just do it to say I did it, you know what I mean? Because if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't take that name Selassie, I might not be the person I am right now, because that's a big part of my life.
So I have a saying that I learned from one of my coaches. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So anybody out here willing to take a shot?
Take it.
What's the worst that can happen? You miss it, which is what you were doing anyway, right?
Exactly.
So introspection, spirituality, church. You're the first artist I heard hearing from mentioning church. A lot of the artists that came through always mention God, but church is the first time I heard the word church. So talk to me. Is that playing a big role in your life? Are you very spiritual? How does church figure into your life on a daily basis?
At that point in time, I was going to church a lot.
Okay.
At that point in time, you know what I mean? But right now, it's not really that I'm not going to church, but I'm not going to church as much because I'm seeing things in a new light. You know, so I'm taking the path a little different, and the universe actually guided me through my whole spiritual journey, meaning finding the meaning of things, and like everything is basically, the answer is there.
You just have to
look for it, you know what I mean?
You have to look for it.
Once you come to mind and it's stick in mind and I send it out into the universe, I want to find the answers. Some way, somehow, during my life, I go just find the answer because something is going to happen and be like, oh, wow. So that's what it means, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I go about it.
So now, soca artist Selassie is born. How long ago did that happen?
Like 3 years ago.
3 years ago. And how did the first single come about? Were you always involved with the team, True and Real, or, well?
Yeah, me and my cousin actually started it back in 2017, I believe. When we wasn't really doing much. He was running track and I was kind of running track too.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I was in construction and stuff, and we just say, yo, we need to come up with something to call ourselves, and, you know, since the name True and Real sticks for both of us because we both True and Real, you know what I mean? So we say, yo, like, we just call ourselves True and Real, and that's how the whole thing come about.
So now the whole team is together, and everything is working out, you are bringing out music. How does the creative process start with the whole team? Do you guys sit down together, or is it one person comes up with something and then you say, hey, you know, I have this idea, let's bring it to life?
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes it be a vibe. Sometimes we just go into instrumentals and then we just come up with a vibe. Sometimes it's just you're home, your vibes and instrumental, and you bring it to the team like it. They all man on that, you know what I mean? So everybody jump on it and we go from there. But we always kind of, if we want to track together, we always sit down together and go about it and, you know, make sure that we want it to sound that exact way, so we don't mess it up.
So what do you see in the future for the team, and most definitely for yourself? So let me know 5 years from now, where's Chilassi? 5 years from now, where's the team?
All right, well, 5 years from now, I'll start with the team.
Yeah.
5 years from now, we want to be like, you know, a high-class music label, you know, producing Caribbean artists, because that's what we specialize in, Caribbean, you know what I mean? So we want to kind of broaden the horizon in terms of how much people really listen to our music, you know what I mean? And to say I really call myself a soca artist, I can't really call myself just a soca artist because I love other kind of music. If you tell me about a dancehall, I can bust a dancehall. If you tell me about Afrobeat, I bust anything, you know what I mean? So it's more so I'm just a universal artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that soca is my main genre of music. I love soca.
So as you speak about not being put into a box or a label, I noticed that's very important to a lot of individuals that has came through, artists, and I put it in quotations because nobody wants to be labeled any one thing. I don't know, is that something that you guys as artists strive to not be boxed in? Is it a marketing, or is it that you want to leave yourself open to do other things? Because I've never heard one artist that say, hey, you're R&B. I know, you know, I like this music, I sing that, I could do this. Everybody kind of is aiming to be like the what should I say, multi, you know, dimensional person. So what is it? Because for me, and let me try to wrap it up. For me, it's, if I'm doing multiple things, I feel like I can't give my all and I cannot master it, right? So at one point I was doing 2 jobs and both jobs suffered. I couldn't do it at a high level. But the minute time I say, you know what, let me focus on this one, and wherever the second one falls, it is, I saw a big improvement. So is there something to that, or it doesn't affect the artistry that way?
Well, for me, it's a big league, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even like to consider myself an artist, I consider myself an entertainer.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? I entertain because I could do acting, I could do modeling. I actually been in movies before, actually did like, you know, cover like photo shoots, and like actually did a lot of stuff other than music. So I would consider myself an entertainer.
So now we're starting to go down the rabbit hole. You start opening up to me now, and now I have questions. Acting. You said you've been in a couple of gigs. What have you done?
Well, I kind of was on Power.
Power, nice.
You know, I did actually a movie called The Art of 8 Limbs.
Okay.
That just released actually like about last week or so.
Nice.
But I actually did it in 2017 too.
So it's been a while.
It's
been on the wraps.
Okay.
Okay.
I go look real young. I go look
So where can we find it? That movie, is it on like Netflix, or is it on demand or anything like that?
That movie is actually online, so once you Google it, I believe you could find it. They actually released it at a movie festival.
Movie festival.
Yeah.
It's one of those independent films.
Yeah, so definitely.
How do you go about finding like acting gigs?
Well, when I was going hard in acting, I actually did it by myself, bro.
Yeah, you have to go out there and find the post and show up and everything.
Yeah, but then again, I talk about the universe. So the universe basically aligned me with the people that I needed.
Right.
To teach me and show me the things that I needed at the point in time when I needed it. So
okay.
I basically just used everything in my grasp.
So you seem like the most laid back person I've ever met. It's like, you know what, man? I'm doing this and I don't mind doing the work, but everything will happen, everything will fall into place. Where did that kind of attitude, like who is the inspiration in your life that kind of puts you on this path to spirituality? Is it something you just found, or is it something you modeled from like a role model or somebody in your life?
Let me see. Patience is like a virtue, basically. Everything I see happening around me, it's like when you rush things, it don't go how you want it to go. You know what I mean? So, but don't get me wrong, put in the work, put in the work. But if you can't put in the work at that point in time, you'll beat up yourself because you have to be around in order to get things done. Because if you go on, bro, what will happen? You can't go reach that destination.
It doesn't make a difference.
You know what I mean? So that's why I just humble, but I would definitely put in the work, but sometimes you just have to take your time because, you know.
So that's one of my biggest flaws. One of my biggest flaws is when I get an idea, it's like my mind just goes locked in. I can't see anything around. And there's a lot of times I have to tell myself, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Because if I don't keep telling myself that, I'll just go crazy. Because even inside here is an example. Like these guys, you could ask he hasn't come inside here back to back, and there hasn't been something different with inside here. Because in my mind, it's like, get it done, get it done. But sometimes faster is not always better. Sometimes you go further when you do it together than you do it alone. And the team that is in here right now, I can't tell you how much. And that's why I asked you about your team, because my team has made a huge difference, because this is like part 2 of this whole GMGT. Part 1, I also had a team around me, but everybody was pretty much fitting the same mold. You know, they say, so the man that has a hammer, every problem looks like a nail?
Yeah, man.
So that was our problem. Everybody was good, but we were all DJs. Now I have somebody who's good at social media, I have somebody who's good at writing, I have somebody who's good at organization. So that makes a difference. So I can tell that you have an excellent team around you, because everybody seems to be locked in to their role. And shout out to your videographer. She sent us a video of the last visit by Taller Than, and we loved it a lot. We loved it a lot. It did some really good work. So how do you go about, like what should I say, harnessing each member of the team to reach the goal? Because, you know, that's especially, what should I say? In my experience, as black people in America, we don't stick together. We very rarely stick together, and nothing good or great can be manifested without people around you. So how do you harness that team and create that great content you guys are creating right now?
Well, you know, everybody played a role and they played right, you know what I mean? So we all just kind of build off each other. You know what I mean? So if one man have a vibes and a man can make it better, man go make it better. You know what I mean? And that we just. So
you guys just accept it? Like, so for example, if I come up with an idea, and one of my team members like, yo, that's shit. I might feel a way like, yo, yeah, I mean, you could have, you know, say it a little bit different. But, you know?
Yeah, but you know.
Sometimes when you're in that place though, somebody could tell you, yo, your idea is shit. And you don't take no ill feeling from it, because, you know, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to make you better. So I definitely appreciate that about you guys. Now, let's talk a little bit about the career. 2017 was your first song, right? Now, you released it. What was the feedback like?
Well, the feedback for that was actually great.
Yeah.
That was actually like my first song, but that wasn't actually my first song, actually. That was my first release song.
Okay.
I had a song I did before that, but it actually never got released, so.
Why didn't it get released?
Because of, you know, production issues.
Production issues.
Yeah, but, you know, them kind of things that's happened. But then again, that's why I say, you know, it's not that I wasn't upset. I was really upset, but what we really do? If it can't happen, bro,
It can't happen.
bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Could move a mountain sometimes.
Yo, listening to you, I think when I'm finished here, I don't think my daughter could even piss me off tonight. Because sometimes, you know, she needs a lot of attention, and sometimes, you know, but just listening to you right now, I'm in like a zen. I feel like I can go upstairs and be like, yes, daughter, you okay? Okay. You ready to go to bed? You know? You making noise? Okay, fine, go ahead. You know, I just feel like in that place. Nobody never told you that, like, you know, you have like that aura where I just feel like I can just relax, chill, have a conversation because, you know, you don't get, it's like level. But when I hear your music is like you come alive. So how does that transition happen?
Well, bro, that plays a lot with the, you know, whole Triller and Trillasi aspect. You know, Triller was more of a, you know, rough kind of guy, you know, rough from the edges. But Trillasi is more the humbleness, you know. That's why, you know, my face like how it is. You know what I mean? Whichever side you want to be Triller, you can be Triller, you know what I mean?
So that's with the kind of two. Okay,
Right, so
got it. Okay.
So that kind of way, so it's just that you have to know when and where to release the energies.
All right,
you know?
so tell me the different energies now. So Triller's energy is what? Give me like a sentence. So if somebody was to say, this is Triller, give me a sentence.
This is Triller, this is Mr. True and Real. Mr.
Right.
You know,
Mr. Laid Back, that's a laid back guy?
Nah, that's really the Triller I see in these songs. You know what I mean? That's really jump.
So that's the Triller side.
That's energy.
You're right.
For sure.
Right. And then the Selassie side now, talk to me about that side.
Like, you know, like more humbleness and more like...
That's the reasoning side, the mellow side.
Yeah, that's the more humble side and, you know, the more cool and complex side. You can see it in the music I release because, you know, coming up, different kind of vibes, bro. I don't want to stay more songing like one thing.
Yeah.
You know?
So how many projects you have coming up right now?
Right now, about 4 projects. I wanted to release for the, you know, for the 2020, but things didn't go how I wanted to plan, and that because I wasn't meant to be. You know, so it's like when you're spiritually aligned, bro. Or even when you're not spiritually aligned, even when you're just aligned with yourself and you know what you want in life, bro.
Right.
You know, it's nothing can stop you. You know
Are you an avid reader? That like you read a lot?
Yeah, I love to read.
Tell me some of the books it's on your
48
list.
Laws of Power, you know, Art of Seduction, you know, them kind of books.
48
bro,
Laws of
kinda,
Power, that's good.
You know, them kind of books still is a kind of, it will throw off your mindset, but you know, it's how you use it.
You ever read The Art of War?
Yeah.
Right,
Love
so
them kind of books. Them kind of books is books that get, you know, knowledge on life. So I use them kind of books to get more knowledge.
With my team, like usually I'll share like certain videos, like TED Talks. I look at a lot of TED Talks. So I've been sharing videos and they already start complaining, oh my God, Kareem, not another video.
Yeah.
But the idea is, you know, sometimes I cannot articulate exactly what I want to say and how I want it to come across. And books and usually those videos kind of give like a better idea of what I want to bring out. So in terms, I know you gave me these books. Do you read any like fiction, non-fiction, anything like that?
Not really, bro. I don't really read fiction and them kind of stuff. Because I find that it's just some more time, a waste of time sometimes. I could watch TV for a lot if I really want to get on music fiction, you know what I mean? So I like non-fiction, I love history, you know? I take a Regents test, bro, and I get like a 95.
In the history part? Or just
Regents. And science, I get like an 89. So, you know, them kind of stuff is
where you like to be.
Stuff to make you think.
Yeah. So if you weren't going down the path of being an entertainer, what do you think you would have been doing with your life?
Well, acting and just acting.
Acting? So artistic, that's you.
Yeah.
Movies, music, acting, singing, that kind of thing.
Them. Well, it actually stemmed from family.
Yeah?
My grandfather was Carlton Francis. He was actually like a big dancer. We used to travel around the world and stuff. My father was a dancer, my uncles and them dancers.
What about you? Got the dancing gene?
Yeah, of course.
So you one of the guys we can find in the club doing all the different dances?
Well, you wouldn't see me in the club too mad and talk like shatter. You go see me like no shatter, but you know, I know the thing come on, you know, I catch my vibes and let's vibe out.
So, dancehall, I heard you said something about dancehall. Do you still sing dancehall? Do you still make dancehall music?
Well, yeah, for the fun of it still.
Okay, so for the fun
This
of
is
it.
just to have fun at the end of the day, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? If you're working too hard, you ain't gonna really do the best work, you know what I mean? I see the best work usually come from when you just have fun and just say, you know what, I could do it.
So what role does family play in your endeavors as an artist? Are they like 100% behind you? Are you away from them a lot because of what you do? Give me that family dynamic.
Well, yeah. When I really started doing music, I really make me go harder too. It was my mother. She said, "Yo, I like your song. It was nice."
Yeah.
I said, "Wow." Well, if you know my mother, you know my mother like nothing. So she said that. You know,
Yeah, it means coming from a real place.
Yeah, you know, so she would be real with me and she would tell me if I embarrassed and she didn't tell me that. So obviously I'm probably doing something I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And staying out with my family, actually be out with my family a lot more time, you know. We had to hustle and grind hard, you know what I mean? So I had 2 kids too.
2 kids, boy,
You know,
girl?
boy and girl, you know what I mean? So I'm blessed, you know, so actually I don't get to spend as much time as I want with them, but they understand, you know.
How old?
Actually I have a 1-year-old and a 7-month-old.
A 1-year-old and 7 boys.
Well, a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. Boy is the first one.
Boy is the first one. Okay.
And the daughter is the second. Yeah.
So you're still sleepless nights still?
Well, no, not really.
Not really. Okay,
Nah,
that phase kind of
I
passed.
don't even like to sleep sometimes. I just wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, bro, and sometimes die when I write my songs.
Yeah, so that's when you get the inspiration. You're a morning person.
Nothing going on at that time. 4 o'clock in the morning, everything is gone, you know.
4 o'clock in the morning, gunman in Chico. So let's kind of lighten it up. What about Trinidad Soul right now? How you feel about Trinidad Soul?
Well, I love Trinidad Soul.
Yeah.
Trinidad Soul right now is top dancehall to me.
Yeah.
In my book right now.
Yeah.
Bros and them going hard. Big
And-
up all them fellas.
And you know what I like? I don't think Trinidadians, especially on the dancehall side, was not as talented as Jamaican dancehall artists. But what I think is a great equalizer right now is the internet. Jamaica used to be like the gatekeeper. If the Jamaicans don't approve you,
It was never
you can get that bus. So now that internet is there, anybody post a song. You don't need nobody to say, hey, that's who this is and let's play that, because everybody can look at it. And I'm happy that there's that breakthrough, because you know why? All the other islands with those talented dancehall artists is going to start following that mold. And I think it's a good thing. I think it'll open doors not just in dancehall, but probably in other aspects too. So does the team have any plans to bring out like any dancehall like on a serious level or anything? Or you guys kind of like soca and let's see what happens, holding pattern?
Well, they have about 4 different artists. You know, so.
So I know
have a
you, Taller Than, and who's the other 2?
Anika and SG.
Right, Anika I've met.
Yeah.
And who's the other one?
SG.
SG, we have.
He's actually the main dancehall guy. You know?
Yeah.
He sings actually straight dancehall.
Okay, yeah.
But
So we
he
got some
has
music from him too.
Yeah, he have a lot of soca, but he's actually a dancehall artist. He's
Okay.
actually really good in the dancehall stuff. So, like I said, you know, each one teach one. You
Okay.
know, so we all could help each other. You know, I could kind of like say like soca pop and them kind of stuff I like to do too. So, you know, we all rub off on each other and we all just, you know, touch base wherever we need to.
So who's your favorite soca artist right now?
Right now, the moment.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I love Marshall same way, but right now, the moment, Lyrical is one of my favorites right now.
I think like Lyrical is so underrated. It's like every year he has 2 or 3 like exceptional songs every year. For the last 6 years or so, Lyrical has been putting out really good music.
Actually see them in action, that's why I say he's one of my favorite, because when you actually see him recorded, like it just comes to him like this. You know, when you see Lyrical just go up in the air, so and he start to chant like this song for sure there, you know. So and he actually learn a lot from him when I'm watching him record, you know. So that's why.
So you know Lyrical. Okay, cool. Who's on your playlist right now? It doesn't matter. Soca, dancehall, rock, gospel, whatever it is. What are you listening to right now?
Well, I'm listening to Rowdy Rich for sure.
Yeah, this is like the third or fourth Rowdy Rich I've heard here. Yeah.
He's my boy. He right now he playing it real wet, right?
Yeah. He wet.
Yeah, so I listen to Prince Fan, I listen to Jelano, you know, I listen to Rebel, I listen to all the Trini soca, I mean dancehall artists.
Okay,
you know?
cool.
I listen to soca artists a lot. Well, Destra is one of my favorite women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Destra does just play it well too. Nyla too, I love Nyla.
I like Nyla.
You know what I mean? Nyla, she have her vibes, you know. I listen to Shensi, I listen to TJ. So I listen to the whole of the Six Crew.
Okay. So let me ask you about this song. I don't know if you heard it. What's his name? Chromatics. You heard that song? Outside Man? That is a story. Love that song. You listened to it yet?
No, actually, I haven't listened to it yet, but when you say we're telling stories, that's really actually what I'm doing with my new upcoming projects, you know, I want to actually tell our story, you know, so with the videos that we release, you know, so it could be more entertaining to the people because, you know, people want to see stuff and feel like, you know,
the way the world is going right now in terms of attention span, if you don't have a visual to put next to your audio, you might as well just call it a day. You have to either have a big name or you have to have somebody behind you pushing you so hard that it's, you know, otherwise, without a visual, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. So I know you have a videographer in the crew. What are some of the visuals you guys have thought about so far for the upcoming music?
Well, bro, it's 4 artists. So,
yeah.
You know, we have a lot of visuals. Yeah. I mean, but for one of the videos I have in mind, is a song that I want to plan to put Tola and SG on it. And if I could put Anika on it as well, you know, I want it to be a kind of.
I love Anika's voice. Anika has a beautiful voice.
And with that kind of voice, you know, we could kind of fix it up and flex it on certain things. You know, she could do any kind of music, really.
So are you like a producer too? Do you produce?
Yes, Sasha is you know, the beats man and one of the producers as well. And I work hand in hand with him to, you know, ensure that we have the best songs coming out.
Okay, nice.
You know what I mean? So we just work together. Everybody just have to keep on the same plate and just do the same thing.
So how does it work? Because when you usually have a large team and egos start,
there's a lot. Say what?
Teamwork make the dream work, right?
Yeah, everybody have to give about that.
Yeah.
Man, you know, if it's a woman like Anika, we don't really have no problem with Anika, you know, because she's still learning. So if she just wants to learn, we just try to help her through the process. So
what's next for you in terms of performances? Do you have any plans or any aspirations? Let's say Trini Soca Monarch or any stage shows or anything. Have you been to anyone as yet?
Well, I didn't actually go to Soca Monarch yet. I plan on doing it next year.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I've been on a college tour, performed in a couple of fets and stuff like that. You know, I'm still upcoming, so.
What's the feedback like?
Feedback is actually pretty good. Once you go out there with that vibe, she either love you or hate you.
What was that first time like on stage? When you're on stage,
Bro, that is that kind of feeling, you know. Can't even explain it. That's your heart in your belly all the time. Especially if a crowd don't move and thing, it's that kind of way. You know, I do this for what? You just have to keep up with it.
Yo, that brings back a lot of memories. I did some drama classes back in the day. I did, you know, so being on stage, it's tough. It's tough, especially if, you know, sometimes you're going through your head and you're like, oops, what's my next line?
Yo, but see, when them kind of thing happen, you just have to flow with the beat, whatever beat or just jump back it gears, you know
I mean, it makes you a better performer.
Yeah, but them kind of things bound to happen, bro. People make mistakes. We're not robots. You know, we're not going to always get it right, you know what I mean? So you just have to leave room for the mistakes, you have to leave room for the mess ups.
I 100% agree. So as an artist, what would you say your style is when you're on stage? What's your performance style?
A lot of different styles. Are the energetic?
Right.
Are the more cool and complex? It just depends on where I'm at, the crowd, the vibes, the people, you know. Yeah. But it's a kind of jumpy show and it's energy the whole time.
Okay. So if you had to do a collaboration, you had one person you wanted to collaborate, not even one, I'll open it. Anybody you want to collaborate, it could be more than one. Whether it's an artist, a producer, anybody in the business, who would it be?
Let's see. I would love to collaborate with Mr. Killer.
Mr. Killer.
Our vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I produced it as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like he will go good on it.
Killer is my real boy. You know?
Yeah.
Me and Killer, yeah, we from the same place. Me and Killer from the same place. Yeah. When I was home last summer, he actually has a radio station in Grenada now. He opened up a radio station, Boss System, and he has a recording studio inside the radio station. So right on the other side, you can go in there, drums, everything set up. Yeah. So right now, one of the top facilities in Grenada is Mr. Killer's radio station. Yeah, it's called Rebel Nation. You could check it out. It's pretty dope.
Wow, yeah. Man, I remember seeing that, but never know he on it.
Yeah. So I'll try to put in a word and see if Killer willing to work with you.
Yeah,
I ain't have no clout. We just know each other, but I can't just call him and like, yeah, I want you to work with that, man. Yeah, I ain't have that kind of ranks. But, you know, from time to time, we speak from time to time, you know, heal each other. Yeah. So trying to get him in here the next time in New York, but the man's so busy right now. It's like, whoa, you know, pass through. I can't really stay around. So it is what it is, you know. But hopefully, you grow, I grow, we grow, and yeah, we get up to that level, right?
The universe gonna put things in place, bro.
The universe gonna put things in place.
We want it.
I think I had to put that up somewhere on the wall inside here. The universe will put things in place. I like it. So, talk to me about the last single that you did. Enjoyed it. Was listening to it all day today on YouTube. So, tell me about that single. How did it come about? What's the inspiration behind it? You know, talk to me about that.
All right. Well, you see, when I started in 2017, right, I was going hard with the Cock It Up. That was my first release. That song was getting performance. I was doing my thing, we was getting played on radio, you know what I mean? We get like 10,000 views in a week.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So I was doing pretty good, and then not too long after that, I actually tore my ACL and my meniscus in my knee.
How you did that, bro?
Bro, I was playing basketball and thing, you know what I mean?
You was playing basketball with Taller Dan. Taller Dan did that to you.
Nice.
Cause summertime I got a whoop ass for him.
Yeah.
He swear he got that game, and we're gonna figure that out.
Now we go see.
Yeah.
Now we gonna have soccer basketball tournament.
Yeah. All that in the works, man. So torn ACL, wow, and meniscus.
So that actually kind of put me on a year setback. So instead of saying I do music like 3 years, I was actually doing it for like 2.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Actually just like started getting back with the music thing, and I really dipped it. When I really dipped it, that when I really jumped back on. You know, and right now I'm on full force, and I'm actually trying to put things in place the right way. Before I actually start releasing the music, I want to release visuals and them kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm not rushing the process. Because, bro, if I was supposed to reach, I gotta reach. You know what I mean? So, I'm pushing and I'm pumping. But definitely within the next month or so, I'll be releasing visuals and everything with songs.
Okay. You said about 4 songs in store for 2020?
Yeah.
Probably
even more.
As they come, you just go.
Keep it rolling.
All right. And Isasha, you said, is a beats man. So inside the team, that's who does all the musical production. Do you guys like listen to like outside beats or other producers? How does that?
We actually work with other producers. We worked with like Wildfire and stuff like that.
Right.
Actually, Isasha and she worked with another producer. I think he's Conscience producer as well.
Okay.
Something like that.
Nice.
So, you know, we don't always just stick to indie group, because, you know, you can't expand and you can't grow if you don't have outside help.
That is very true.
So we basically just working with whoever, you know, wants to work with us.
Okay.
And once you're good and higher thing, really,
set,
you know, because we don't want no jokers. We can't do that. Too old for that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No time to waste again, bro. If you come to just waste time, we don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
I agree. That's the way I feel about life right now. So I know this drinks. Let's talk drinks. What's your drink of choice?
In the club?
Yeah.
Or in the house?
The club. Let's talk the club first. Let's talk the club first.
Alright, well, in the club, you know, I like my Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Yeah, that's my food drink I'll go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go for a little Moet.
Moet.
Yeah,
Alright.
then I'll get a little Douce or whatever. But you
Okay.
see light liquor, me don't like light liquor at all.
Yeah.
Can't see reason if you don't like liquor. No day, no way.
What about punching? No punching?
Cool. Watch now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story.
Let's go.
But now, our home, man, our home dog, and I wake up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going outside. Do tell me going outside. 8 o'clock in the morning, fellas outside, like, me and thing.
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
So I say I go take a little line, you know what I mean? The time I went to send for a punching. So I send for the punching. Punching come back, bro. I had a cup out like this big. I take this much punching.
Yeah.
I drunk the whole day. You see, after that, I never touch punching again. That whole day, I just stand around the whole day saying, wee.
Yeah.
Nah, I never thought punching was so strong. And there's only 5 guys beat out a whole bottle of punching, a big bottle of punching. I take 1 cup.
And 1 cup and that's it. Knock you out.
I run away after that. Me want to punch it again.
Oh. So, what's your home drink now?
Home drink, I go sip a little Baileys, I go drink a little. I would say a Heineken. I really like the next beers. I never like Heineken.
You like Heineken?
Yeah.
You're not a stag kind of guy.
Well, I go drink a stag if I'm home.
Yeah.
If I'm in Trinidad, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about how many houses I
Yeah,
go drink a
right.
Heineken.
You know what? I ain't like stag. Sorry, people. I do not like stag. I'm say to camera 1, 2, and 3. Don't like stag. So I just had to get that out there. I know there's somebody in the background already giving me the eye. I'm
I like the stag.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't like stag. I don't like stag. You've seen that video? There was a video of this British guy reviewing a stag. You've seen it? He's like, this. He said, I'd rather drink water out of the toilet than drink this shit. Yo, I swear I never felt happier in my life. I like at least one other person in the world agree with me.
Yeah.
I don't see the hype in stag. No, give me a Carib. I'll drink a Carib.
Yeah, Carib is
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
I don't like Corona though. I find Corona.
Yeah,
good.
Corona is a nasty beer.
Yeah.
Corona I drink only because it's what's available.
Yeah, my mother
Yeah.
never drink that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
kind of stay away from that.
Yeah, I'm a kind of IPA. You ever had an IPA?
No, never like it.
Try IPA. IPA is like a mix of a stout and a beer. So the alcohol content is a little bit higher, and it's a little bit more hoppy than a beer. Man, 2 IPAs and you could be good for a night. Yeah. So that's kind of my home drink of choice right now. Sit back, sip on an IPA. Yeah, everything good.
Nah, I'm more laid back kind of vibes.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah.
to drink like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I know when you tell Trinidadian people that, bro, they's watching like, what? I like that drink? Nah.
Because that's our culture. I think our culture right now is like partying and drinking.
Bro, always doing Trinidad is one man drink and thing.
And everybody crying trouble, but
Bro,
Bossa Fett and everybody showing up.
them living better than me.
Yeah,
Bro,
and even that, you
man,
didn't
that's
have to
wake
tell
up
me that twice.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And line from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock the next morning.
Let me get a story. I went back to Grenada. I missed about 15 years. I didn't go back for Christmas. And I went back 2017, first year in 15 years. Yo, bro, when I left home, you know, yeah, lime around Christmas, you chill around, you know, your little area. I wasn't ready for that kind of pumping. Christmas Eve, I went to a party like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it was Christmas morning by the time I got to the party. They had Stone Love up like the countryside in Grenada. That finished around 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock in the morning, Christmas morning. Leave one side of the island, go over, come back to my side of the island where I'm from. They got steel pan on the road. That's like 9 o'clock, 9:10. I say, all right, good. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, steel pan, DJ on the road, still going. Christmas Day. Say, all right, I can't make it. Let me go home, catch a little rest, you know, eat. About 6 o'clock the evening now, my friend called me like, yo, back down. They have a club party going on. after that, no, they had some little roadside jam on the side of the road that pick up like around. No lie, I got there like 9 o'clock. And when I got there 9 o'clock, I only met the roadside vendors and the DJs there. Nobody else in there. So I say, all right, let me go with my sister. Head over to my sister, get something to eat. 1 o'clock now in the morning, heading back up to where I'm living. Yeah, about 50 people there. They say party ain't start yet. I was like, what are you waiting on? Yeah, I had to leave and go. I can't make that. Wake up the next day now, more party again.
Yeah,
I said, nah.
I know if it's hot weather or something.
Boy,
just keep them pumping.
well, I don't know. It's kind of different now, man. Guys, when I used to, like back in my day as a teenager, back back home, when you go like 12 o'clock, club packed. You know, 12 o'clock and you stay until 5 in the morning, 6. No. You go into the club 2 and you ain't coming out until the sun high up in the sky. Yeah. Carnival 2. One of these white feds caught me. I had to break out the umbrella, son. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. People fetting. Sweat running on all my balls. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, I want to go home. I want to rest. I want to sleep. People ain't going home. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I didn't remember it being that way for a long time. I gotta, you know. So now I'm planning to go back this year for Carnival. So, you know, already in the gym. I know I gotta start getting ready because that energy, that pump, different than up here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of slow we down to the cold weather? That cold weather is a different kind of vibe, bro.
Yeah.
But to be pumping in that.
Yeah, well, today, you know what's funny for me? Like every time outside extra cold, either I have to go outside and buy lunch, or my car running out of gas. I have to go outside and pump gas. It's like some kind of, you know, fate up there. And if you know, I hate the cold. Winter from like October to February, miserable. Yeah, miserable. It's like I don't want to go outside. I don't want to. Yeah, the cold is different. If I could get some Miami weather in New York, I ain't going anywhere else in the world. I ain't even leaving to go anywhere else for vacation.
Like New York, right?
Yeah, I love New York, but that weather ain't keeping me here much longer, man. As soon as I win the lotto, I'm out.
Yeah.
As soon as I win the lotto, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna check y'all from April to September, and then after that, I'm out.
Yeah, different kind of weather.
Yeah, man. So outside of the music part of what you guys do you guys do anything else like merchandising, anything outside like parties or anything like that? Do you guys do anything outside of that?
Yeah, we actually have merchandise coming.
Okay.
You know, so we about to do a merchandise kind of promotion kind of vibes. We
Okay.
have events coming up as well.
Okay.
We have a lot of events. Remember, we are a label, so we're kind of like our entertainment, so we could do a lot. So we have a lot of stuff coming. Anything you could think of, bro.
Y'all gonna do it?
We're gonna do it. You know, down to like movies, probably we could get in tune with.
All right.
Remember, it's a big league, so you know, entertainment. So.
Entertainment. So let me ask you a question. I've questioned you all night, right? We've had this conversation. Is there anything that you want to get out that you didn't say already that you want people to know about you, your team, or just anything in general?
Well, about the team, really, just know we come in.
Yeah.
You know, we come in for everything. All is we own. That we slogan.
That's your slogan? All is we own?
All is we own is we slogan. So, you know, everything
I'll
else.
run out of space on this wall, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Space on this wall.
Yeah.
Tell me that first thing you said again, because I'm definitely going to put that one up. You had something, you said, the universe is something about the universe you just said. You said like
put everything into place.
The universe will put everything into place. Somebody write that down. We're gonna put that somewhere. Oh, you did it already. Yo, see that? My team thinking like me. All right. So I think we've been talking for just a little bit under an hour. Tell the people that stay locked in again where they can find you, you yourself, and the True and Real Entertainment team on all the social media. Just let them know where they can find you, your music, your team.
Well, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, I'm on SoundCloud. The whole team is on SoundCloud, we're on Apple Music, we're on Spotify, we're on everything. True X Real Entertainment is the Instagram page, you can find all the artists there. You could even find me there, you can find the videographer there. We're actually about to add, like, you know, different elements into the label, like stylish and them kind of stuff, you know. So we're about to really get prepared for
some big
long
things.
road, you know, because the road is a long road, bro. Just to get somewhere. Probably sometimes it takes men 10 years, but you know, I hope it don't take us that long, but if it do, then so be it.
The universal what? Put it into place.
And I one thing too, patience is I'm with you, so just relax and wait. But put in your work, but just don't kind of force it. You know what I mean? Just have to flow the tides in the ocean.
All right. So there you had it, guys. The one and only Trilassi from True and Real Entertainment. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Definitely thanks for the time, taking the time out to come and chill with us, have this conversation. Y'all know it's good music, good times. Follow us on all social media platforms at GMGT.LIVE. So GMGT.LIVE, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and maybe we'll add a few more platforms here or there. We don't know yet, but that's it for now. Another episode of The Round Table is wrapped. Peace.